is designed to make a baby cow to turn into a bull in a few months. I said in a few months. Cow milk is designed to make a baby cow to turn into a bull in a few months. I said in a few months. It's not for human consumption. It's not for human consumption. Wake up, this milk is not for you. Wake up, this milk is not for you.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of An Unschooling Life. Today I want to talk about something that is very important in my opinion, because I think it's like the base for a life of a human being. Come with me and picture this story in your head. Imagine that you are a baby inside of your mother's belly, and you're living there for about 9 months, until one day you feel an urge to start kicking out and pushing, and the body itself is like pulling you out, and you probably is scary, probably terrified, you don't know what's going on, but somehow you come out, and after this experience you are being held by your mom, and you are in your mom's arms, and you probably feel comfortable and safe again. But then after a little bit of time, your mother, the person that is for you, the reason why you live, the person that for you means life, like survival. So this person comes and puts you in a cage-like thing and live. And then you cry, you are desperate, you don't know what's going on, you can't express, you can say, you can come out of this crib and look for her. The only thing you can do is call her, but she doesn't come. Sometimes you even vomit because of so much cry, so much nervous, so much of a muscle tension, and you end up falling asleep, exhausted, and doing like oh my God, this is terrible. And actually, that makes me angry. And I feel like saying to this mom, are you a retarded? Are you fucking disconnected from your heart, from your feelings, from the child? Do you give a fuck about this child, or you just had it because your hormonal watch said so, or the society pressured you to, or you really care about this creature? But I'm not here to criticize mothers. I'm here to share my experience. And yeah, I don't like to criticize mothers, because I think that in the end they're trying to do the best they can. I think like probably they take this stupid decision of letting a baby cry to sleep because they think it's the best somehow, right? Otherwise they wouldn't be doing that. So maybe they need to see this video, because it's really a cruel thing. Imagine that the message you're setting out to your child is, you're alone, expressing your feelings, crying out for help, it's not gonna work, deal with your shit and leave me alone. Basically, this is what mom is saying to this little baby that doesn't know she's in the room by the side, and that she's listening, and that she can come back, and that he's kind of safe. No creatures were gonna come eat him, And then I continue telling you about co-sleeping. Well, it's true that everybody has the right to decide what they think is better for them. But I want to say here that co-sleeping is the best thing for the child. If the concern is for the child, yes, is the best, because children need touch, they need comfort, they need heat, they need love, and they need presence, and they need to feel safe. And the best way to do it is co-sleeping with your baby. I can say to you that I'm like 1.5 year sleeping with my child, my daughter, and it's great. It's have been working because she feels good, so she doesn't cry at night. I never had I had nights not easy, but because she was sick or something, she wasn't being able to breathe or gas, something bothering her, so of course she cried. But in general, I can count nights like this in my hands. And so I think it works. If you want to sleep well, you should sleep with your baby, because then you both are going to be able to sleep. My loved one just arrived. Oi, meu amor, você foi passear com papai. So I talk to you guys soon. It's 11 o'clock at night and she finally fell asleep, so I'm back to finish talking to you about co-sleeping. Well, I want to tell you a story. In February, I've been to pediatrician in Brazil. It was a good one in Pipa, the place where we spend our vacation. We're soon going, and I'm gonna take you with me. It's gonna be great. Every year we go there. Anyway, we've been to this pediatrician, and it was a good pediatrician, a woman. I like the way she examined Nina, asked questions, was really giving the time to answer any questions, so I really liked. But I actually left this place feeling sad, and I was like, for 1 week this was bothering me so much in the soul level, and I'm gonna tell you why. I told this woman that we were vegans, and like, oh yeah, but you know, you have to be very careful because the iron and blah 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 blah. I told we were co-sleeping. Yeah, but this is not good for the baby because we've seen that after the child is gonna suffer, and everything that was related to my approach, the attachment parent or something like that. She said she had a negative comment relatively to it. So I felt feeling bad, not because I was doubting of my choices. I'm pretty sure of my choices, but I was sad because I know that most of the people see a doctor as an authority, someone that knows things. And this woman wasn't even a mother. She was like a 35, 38-year-old, and or maybe even 40, but she wasn't a mother. And you know, like an authority, because a doctor is someone that's supposed to know what he's talking about. So I felt really bad. Like for a week I was like thinking how this is not right, how a mother that can change maybe something that is working because the doctor is saying that this is not how it's supposed to be. Listen, there is no way how it's supposed to be, even if I'm here saying that co-sleeping is the way it's supposed to be. I think co-sleeping is the best for the child, okay? I do, and it takes a lot from me or from a woman that does it, that and let the child to sleep on the breast, because sometimes she can wake up 4 or 5 times and I have to go back and lie with her. Like it makes life easy. My time is really restricted, and sometimes I don't have time to do the basic stuff like keeping the house, but it's my choice, because sometimes I complain about it and I said, oh, I need more time for myself. Like, I were with you the whole day, now go to sleep and let me do something. But I can complain, but I don't change what I decided. And I think if I will have other children, I will act the same way, because I think it's the best for her. And this is what I want. I think having a kid should be more about the child need, not the mother needs or the parents needs. Training your child to sleep alone is very comfortable for the parents. For the children, it is not. It can be a traumatic experience. I don't think children are made to be alone, to sleep alone. I think Barbara Brennan, in her book Hands of Light, she explains how the chakra of a child is opened. Until 7 years of age, they are open, so they need the protection of their parents, of their caretakers, because they still cannot conceptualize things. If something negative happened to a child, it's very hard for them to do. They take guilty, they get traumatized, they dissociate, and they carry this through their lives. So we need to protect them. We need to protect them. We do need to make sure that they are feeling safe, that they are safe. You know, shit happens in this world, and I myself had negative experiences when I was a child. That doesn't mean that every child would have, but even in school, you know, like a teacher being aggressive or bullying, or so many kids, so many things. Some that can seem less important or less aggressive, and some things that can be really damaging, like sexual abuse and stuff like that. So yes, children need protection. Of course, when I'm talking about this, we are going a little bit out of the subject of sleeping, but it's all connected, because it's like the parent that is there for their child. You understand? So I want to give this food for thought on co-sleeping, and mainly on letting your child cry to sleep. Please don't do it. If you have been advised to do it, think again. Put yourself in the place of the baby. This is not nice. This is like what we do to the animals, you know. It's cruel. It's cruel. So until the next time, I just want to remind you that meat is murder, milk is rape and slavery. So think about going vegan, or at least reducing significantly your intake of animal products. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. If you have comments, please feel free to comment. Give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, whatever you feel like. Subscribe if you want, and see you next time. Bye. Don't let any authority to tell you what is the best way for you to raise your child. Don't be afraid of being a loving parent. Don't be afraid of co-sleeping, of demonstrating your love, of hugging, of saying good things to your child. So don't be afraid. Be there for him, and he will be independent. I can guarantee that when the child feels safe, he will take his steps toward his independent life. Thank you.